All right, we are live, and you're not muted yet, so keep that in mind, Corbin.
Have you seen the video where Donald Trump, like, there's a bunch of black people behind the fucking cash register, like a bunch of black women behind the cash register. He's like, I like 30 milkshakes for all my friends over here.
I have not seen that. No,
It's actually Donald Trump. It's not even the person.
it's
fucking
real.
Donald Trump. Yeah, and he's like, I like 30 milkshakes.
That's really
There's a bunch
funny.
of black women behind the register for some reason.
But yeah, we're gonna be watching Total Drama, and then probably some Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared later. Corbin, I wanted to bring up something before we get into the show.
What?
So you'll eat expired food, right? And you'll eat fucking Twinkies and fucking hot dogs and shit, but you won't eat a fucking rare steak.
Because a fucking rare steak is fucking juicy. I don't like it. I don't like meat juices.
Yeah, but you don't like half the shit you eat.
Yeah. But I just don't like meat juices. I don't like it.
I'm just saying, like, you eat all of this horrible shit, but you're like, no, rare steak, that's too far.
I'd rather eat something that tastes bad than juicy steak.
You'd rather eat something...
Tastes like I honestly think that a juicy steak tastes like nothing to me.
You're just wrong. You haven't had good steak then, Corbin.
I don't know. Every time I've had like a rare or bloody steak, it just didn't taste.
Like at the the fact that you eat well done is ridiculous to me because it just tastes like burnt like nothing. Like it's fucking burnt and dry and flaky and bad.
I like the burnt taste.
You like the taste of carbon that tastes literally the same when you burn anything. It doesn't matter if it's a steak or whatever.
Yes.
You're a sick little monkey. Anyway, shall we get into Total Drama?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get that.
I'd rather eat 5-year-old spaghetti than a well done steak.
I mean, you did that.
Yeah.
And you said well done, Corbin.
Oh.
Seriously, Corbin.
Yeah,
you need to be better with steak. You got to do better, Senator.
I eat it the way Trump does. Because I mean, I guess I just have the presidential taste in steak.
Trump can be wrong.
What? That's not American. That's not good.
A big honking, juicy, massive steak. Yeah, that's how you eat steak. How do you eat your steak, Potato?
The way, look here.
Look, listen.
In order to be a real conservative, you have to believe everything Trump says mindlessly.
I can think of someone who would do that. And then talk about how he doesn't...
Horizons?
Yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't going to outright say it and be a dick on live stream, Corbin, but thank you for doing that.
Obviously, fucking does, though.
Yeah, well, it's obviously Horizon. Medium? See, medium is respectable. It's not quite what I do, but medium is fine. Well done is fucking blasphemy.
I just like the taste of heat.
You like to taste the heat and not the meat.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually a perfect thing for me to put that custom status on here. How do I do that again? Can I do it on a call? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can only do it on the fucking server. But you know that one of the custom statuses I have is tasting the meat, not the heat.
I should have the status of tasting the heat and not the meat.
Yeah, and you should make yours like the fire emoji, since mine is the meat emoji.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, we're going to watch Total Drama, so I'm going to go ahead and mute this. And we'll just jump right into it. Ready, Corbin? 3, 2... Let me go back to 0 seconds so we can sync up. 3, 2, 1, now. You can't hear it? Well, that's good. So now I gotta pause it at 8 seconds and start over. Alright, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, cool. You know they, like, fucked over the guy who played Chris? Yeah. Well, like Chris is the best character. Like ranking the characters, Chris is best, then Heather, then after that I actually have a harder time ranking them. I guess maybe Owen. I like Owen and Duncan. Yeah, Duncan. Yeah, Duncan's probably better than Owen. Chef's pretty good too. Yeah, Courtney's all right. I like Chef. Yeah. Hey now. See what I mean though? This isn't sped up, this isn't cropped, this is good quality, and it's just free on YouTube. Like, what the hell? I get this song. I used to get this song stuck in my head a lot. I like how Duncan and Courtney, like, clearly fucked in that tent. I like how Courtney and Duncan, like, clearly fuck when they're in the tent. I forgot about that fucking big buff guy. To be fair, there is a few characters that I forget. There's, like, a lot of the characters are memorable, but a lot of them are also forgettable. What I don't get is people who think that Trent is, like, the best character. Like, that's weird to me. Yeah, or Gwen. Like to cook steak in a cast iron pan. Good stuff with ranch seasoning. Yeah, I could get down with that. Something real quick? You probably turned me down when we were talking to Hybrid. In fact, I know you did that, so maybe that's why. Like, can you even hear me, Corbin? You don't know how to what? You turned me down earlier when talking to Hybrid. If you click on me, then you turn up my volume. Yeah, well, it is fun. Like, it is funny, like the way they're all drawn. Like, they have like really thin stomachs and then huge asses. There she is. Seriously, I don't get how, like, genuinely there are people who think that Heather does anything wrong on this show. Like, out of the contestants, Heather is clearly the best character. Yeah. My live streams have been all over the place. What else is new? Do you think they intentionally leave that ambiguous? Yeah, but like they're not specific, you know what I mean? Oh yeah. 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 Harold has a lot of funny moments, to be fair. Harold is like Harold's personality is basically comic book guy. Oh yeah. Me too. Doesn't Trent get like brain damage later on? I think he does. Well, that's why I think it's stupid that a lot of people think that he's genuinely like one of the best characters. Like, Chris, Heather, and Duncan are all clearly way better than any of the other characters. No, absolutely not. Yeah, like that. This show is so dangerous. There's no way in hell I would go on it because like Chris does shit that literally would kill you. Yeah. Also, like, I think there's a season where Chris is literally in prison. Yeah. I'm sure someone did. You could use her head as a table. Like, look at the top of her head is so flat, you could just use it as a table. So's Harold's, to be fair. You're real big and loud. Oh, no, you didn't. I guess a lot of them have flat heads, don't they? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. You think we... Yeah. Ladies. He has about the same amount of charisma as Mungdal. My wallet! With the way Owen's neck is drawn, it doesn't look like his head is really attached to his body. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, no, especially Owen. I know that. I honestly forgot about Justin as a character, though. Is that why she's fucking crazy? Because of that fucking faceplant? No, but I'm saying, do you think her smacking her face on the pier gave her brain damage and that's why she's crazy? Fucking fan theory, right? Yeah. No, I'm obviously bullshitting. She's clearly just fucking crazy to begin with, but... Yeah. Well, and, like, there's that one part where she says that, like, she's trying to say that she's, like, psychic, and she's like, I'm psychotic, and they're like, do you mean psychic? And she's like, that's not what my therapist called it. Yeah. Yeah, like, an elimination means death. Of course, then the other seasons wouldn't have had them return. Although, to be fair, if I remember, I didn't hate Return of the Island when it came on. Like, I was fine. Like, the one where they first had new cast, I still liked that one, but, like, not as much. Kyle. No, she's not. Be funny if she just started, like, actually choking. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you'd want to be on Heather's team, but, like, when it gets down to, like, where teams, like, split, like, where there's no more teams, then you want to, like, not be, then obviously don't trust Heather. But, like, when you're on the same team as her. Also, you'd absolutely want to make... You'd obviously also want to make sure that you're useful if you're on Heather's team, or else she'll manipulate everyone else into getting rid of you. But again, she's like literally the only one who plays the game right. He's still fucking noogieing the deer. Those two suck. I wonder which ending this YouTube version is gonna have for the seasons. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, real funny. Real knee slapper. I'm not Catholic. That's good. That's a good joke. Oh, well, there we go. Help me! It wouldn't surprise me to have Friday the 13th references in this. Yeah. Yeah, the snake. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. No, you used to be able to do a lot more cool shit making movies back in those days. What the fuck is that food, right? It's alive. I've killed flies like that before, though. Honestly, the food here would probably kill you. Yeah. Fucking Rebel Taxi drives me nuts, dude. I can't stand him. Well, yeah, I know he really likes Megas, and Megas has a pretty similar art style. Although, granted, I also really like Megas, because Megas is fucking great. For what? He said he liked the art style in the Nut Shack? The Nut Shack looks fucking awful, though. And I'm a guy who defends the show, kind of. That's fucking funny, though, that he would say that the Nut Shack has a good art style. Because, like, everything about that show is visually, like, not good. Like, look, like I said, I defend the Nut Shack a little bit. Like, it's a bad show. It's obviously a bad show. But, like, there are a couple of... it's just because I went off of the tab for a second, and so it does that. It just started the next episode, so should I just let it keep playing? Okay. Yeah, so episode 2 started immediately after the end of episode 1, because we're on a YouTube playlist, because again, somehow all of these episodes are uploaded by a fan to YouTube. Like, this isn't even an official channel. I checked the description, he literally just said he's a big Total Drama fan. And he just uploaded every single fucking episode of the series without having to alter them at all, which I think is great. And they're high quality. Yeah. Yeah, she's a good villain, but again, I don't really consider her the villain, even though that's clearly what the show wants you to think. Oh yeah, she is a good antagonist, because she, like, obviously is, antagonistic to the other characters. Ow! My wrist! Honestly, though, this show is surprising as hell that it was able to air on Cartoon Network with how fucking raunchy it can be. I haven't seen a Rebel Taxi video in years, though. I remember I saw one years ago, and I'm like, nah, I don't like this guy, and then I stopped watching him. Because it was in the script? Well, I mean, if they were in, like, a tank or something, that would make sense, because, you know, sharks have to constantly move or else they'll die. But they weren't. They were just in the ocean, right? Yeah, seriously. There's a fucking demon in that suitcase. I love how Chris, like, literally just killed a bunch of interns. What's up, Andy? Yeah. Well, Well, Chef would obviously be Samuel L. Jackson, like you said. Chris? Who would be Chris? Because, like Chef, that's, like, the obvious one, just because of, like, his voice and appearance. Oh, yeah, Chris Farley? Yeah, like, if, like... Chris Farley would have made a great Owen. Again, he was dead long before this show started, but, you know... We're just assuming we could just make it with anybody, right? What's that? David Spade, yeah, I could see that. Dude, with DJ's haircut and facial hair, he could be Drake. No milk for Drake. Yeah. Seriously, these two are really annoying. I think they're voiced by two of the same chicks who, like you remember in Naked Beach Frenzy, the lifeguards who are like, do you give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? I think that those chicks are voiced by whoever voiced that chick. Because they sound very similar. Yeah. See, Heather's great. It's funny, though, that she says, at least I'm popular, when she, like, all of the other contestants hate her. Be funny if she, like, hit her head on a rock. Yeah, her head does look like a rock. Yeah. It's like that fucking Flapjack joke where there's the guy that's the most beautiful man in the world, so he has to cover his face so people don't fall in love with him. Yeah, we should watch Flapjack. Flapjack's great. Yeah. Yes, they are. because he lives in a van down by the river. And then he died. Ah! I don't know. Well, you remember, like I said, he was like the mascot of the show. Like, whenever you'd see, like, the show on Cartoon Network, when it'd be like, up next, Total Drama Island, it would be Owen's face that was the fucking icon for the show. Oh, yeah. It's funny, because when I was younger, I liked Owen a lot more as a character than I do now, but really, he's very one-note. Cartoon Network US was heavily known for censoring Total Drama Island, even though their version of censorship was just removing rude words. I mean, there was a bunch of few little things they did, but even the censored version, I'm surprised they got away with. I gotta take a wheeze. That was a face. I'll bet. They make Izzy, like, progressively crazier as it goes on, though. Oh, my boxers, that's bad. Again, just how much of a sadistic fucking sociopath Chris is great. Right. Be funny if she went and immediately washed her hands now. Yeah, no, that would have been cool. Like if Lindsay started to pick up on Heather's traits. Yeah. Fucking, that's such low fucking brow humor. Do I be farting? Yes. Do I be farting right now? That's none of your damn business. Yeah, fuck you. I'll hit you on purpose. What is this fucking Three Stooges level slapstick? You remember that joke in The Lion King 1.5 where they're in like the hot tub like spring and then Pumbaa gets out and it stops bubbling? You think that's a similar thing that was going on there with Owen? It's also been pointed out that censorship was dumb as words heck, stupid, shut up, and hot have been used in other shows made by Cartoon Network. They censored those words? Nobody had a problem with the like that's weird. Well, I know there's like one version of like the scene where like Lindsay like tells off Heather. Sometimes it's like bleeped out, and then there's the other one where they just have her say like bossy and bully. Well, yeah, the bleeped out one is obviously like the better one because she's clearly calling her like a bitch and a cunt. Yeah. Right. Based. I mean, that's true. Yeah. Like you said, they literally kicked this guy off for being based. Yeah. Simpin' ain't easy. Yeah, until the next season. I don't think they originally intended to have multiple seasons, though. Yeah. The way Duncan's face is drawn makes me think of like a Hot Diggity Demon character. They did this guy dirty. He has a weird face. Gopher face. Ow, my fucking wrist is killing me. Well, like, since they kicked him off for that reason, Corbin, imagine you expressing any opinion on this show. So Ezekiel is literally you. I mean, look at him. He even looks like you. Well, yeah, obviously you have a better chin than him. So what plans are you going to do? What do you mean? Like what am I doing tonight? We're watching Total Drama at the moment. Should I just let it go into the next episode as well, Corbin? Alright. It was probably a little desynced because of that moment where I I resized it and I paused and played for a second. But episode there's an ad. Alright, episode 3 is starting. Yeah, Corbin, if this was a live action, Ezekiel would be played by you. No, he has, like, no chin. They don't change the intro until Return of the Island, right? Because when it's all the same characters, they just keep the same intro. Like, it's always the same song, but they, like, have new animations after season... Like, starting with, like, season 4, I think. Oh, do they? Yeah, okay. It's been forever. I just don't remember, like, the other seasons. Oh, yeah? Well, what's so afternoon about it? Well, she's angry because he said they gotta run 20 kilometers around the island. What part of a challenge is supposed to be challenging? I didn't sign up for this. That wasn't the challenge. Yeah. It's funny though that he made that, like, he made them go 20 kilometers. That's like 15 miles. Yeah, that's a long ass walk though. Like, fucking, like, just a few miles will take hours. No. Reminds me of in fucking Ren Seeks Help where the frog's like, haven't I suffered enough? And he's like, no. Sounds like a good time. Stay awake for 12 hours. I could do that in my sleep. Yeah. Wasn't he on, like... Yeah, I was gonna say. Because he was on fucking coke. Honestly, having the blood rush to her head isn't the dumbest idea to stay awake. Like, that would work. It would make you feel sick, though, if you did it for too long. Well, that's something you obviously have to fucking know in that, like, if you're in this kind of show and you form an alliance, you gotta know that it's fucking temporary. Yeah. She has a cunning plan. Yeah. Dude, fucking Kitchen Nightmares violin sound. That played multiple times in Battlefield Earth, by the way. That, you know, that dramatic violin that's always in Kitchen Nightmares? Imagine if it just, like, mauled them to death. And it was real. I like how he always makes Chef wear ridiculous outfits. Fucking oh, they ruined the joke by with the fucking fart thing. That was a good joke with Chef and the fucking sheep thing jumping, and they ruined it with a fucking fart joke. Yeah. Well, like, him in the ridiculous outfits is funny specifically because he's a big fucking buff black guy in these ridiculous outfits. Yeah. Did that guy paint on fake eyeballs? I think he did. He said his favorite song is She Would Be Loved, which sounds like a fucking gay-ass name for a song. Well, they're awake now. I don't know. Dude, that nigga eating beans, though. You know, if I was a sadistic maniac, I'd kill the fat one and make the skinny one watch. Who the fuck calls the North Star the Pole Star? Like, North Star or Polaris? Yeah, those two are fine, but fucking Pole Star, who the hell calls it that? Huh, maybe it is a Canadian thing, but... Like, because, like, the actual name of the North Star is Polaris, so yeah, obviously it's polar, so that the name makes sense. I've just never heard anyone call it the Pole Star. Because he painted his eyes on. He's asleep standing like that, though. That is pretty impressive. I like how Trent was waving his arms like fucking olive oil in a Popeye cartoon. Yeah, I mean, it took him forever to find out. Yeah. Well, you know, when I play board games, a lot of the times I'll play by Derby rules, where, you know, it's not cheating unless you get caught. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it actually does work. Remember in Family Guy where they do the fucking water thing to try and make him piss, and instead they just piss on him and then fucking beat the shit out of him? It would, yeah. It'd be funny if that was Chef in a beaver outfit. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm like, look, it's not like she actually stole it. She gave it to her. She gave it back to her, so... Yeah. Like, when she said, when she said, I found it... When she said, I found it, and you dropped it, you must have dropped it. Literally, that is true. Like, she literally did just find it, and, like, she knew it was hers, and, like, held on to it. But, like, clearly she stretched the truth, but she didn't entirely lie, you know? She was telling the truth, but she wasn't being honest. Yeah. Yeah, like, at least in the previous episode, there was, like, actually, like, it was like, is it gonna be Courtney, or is it gonna be, the fucking... Like, I mean, granted, it was obviously going to be Ezekiel, but, like, at least Courtney actually had a reason to be kicked off, too. Ezekiel was just too based for the show. Yeah. Well, like normally with reality shows, they do have confessional scenes, but it's not usually on the toilet. Yeah, that's also true. That'd be a thing that, like, if your audio was recording to take you out of context, that would be not a good one. No, yeah. Like I said, it's crazy how much shit they got away with on this show. Alright. Should I try showing it on YouTube, or should I just keep it like this? Well, like I said, 5 seconds did get claimed. So would the whole thing get claimed, or would it get blocked? Got an ad. We're watching Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared now. Starting with the first one. There we go. Hit play. I don't think they ever planned to do like a whole series of this. Maybe they did, but oh yeah, yeah. Well, especially the first one. They all look really derpy in the first one. In the first one, in the first one, my favorite joke is when she says, "I used my hair to express myself," and then Red Guy's like, "That sounds really boring." Yeah, like this part, and she just repeats herself angrily. No. Yeah. Yeah. Well, granted, the creators of this show have, like, really cringe and bad politics, right? Yeah, no. But, there's, like, people who say that, like, Duck is supposed to be, like, Trump or something, and I'm like, I mean, Duck is based. They definitely get a lot more advanced with the shit they do in the later ones, though. Yes, the show is postmodern. It's funny to me, though, that people actually found this show, like, genuinely scary. Like, I mean, like, like, I guess there's obviously horror elements in this show, but, like, I never found it scary, you know? Yeah, they're funny. Granted, like we'll start 2 now, right? But I think, like, obviously, the TV series, I think, is better than the web series, but the web series is still iconic. Alright, well, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, too. I'm hitting play now. I'm not doing the countdown and stuff, but whatever. There was this YouTuber who used to always do videos on these called YouTube Explained, and he would, like, explain these series. And he, like, would go into, like, a lot of, like, unnecessary detail that was, like, obvious. He'd be like, they misspelled wrist. It's like, no shit, they spelled it R-I-Z-D. Yeah. Like, I watched a lot of those videos, and, like, the one that I thought was the stupidest, like, in 3, where the fucking, like, little thing pops out and goes, "Father!" And then he goes, "Pesky bee?" The guy said that was supposed to be, like, a commentary on abortion, and I'm like, what? Yeah. And I rot over time when I'm not anymore. There's like an end to that where they changed it, so he said there's a time and a place for fucking around. I like how creepy Yellow Guy's dad is. An old man died, but look, a computer! My dad has a computer. The fish on the fish. 20 past day. There's fish everywhere. It helps us make pizza. Oh, I love this part. Meh, 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 meh. Make it stop. I do like that it is loading them in proper order. I don't like these ads, though. I do like the way you describe the ads, like when we were watching shit on Tubi. It's funny though that like there was like a lot of people that like thought that like Red Guy was like that he's like people would always point out the fact that the guy who plays Red Guy sounds a lot like I Hate Everything, like his voice. Like it's not the same guy obviously, but he sounds a lot like him. Yeah, I love that they just eat fucking raw chicken. And I'd like to eat the chicken. One of my favorite lyrics in this song is when the fucking butterfly says, "Everybody hates you and nobody cares." Well, yeah. Yeah, and like the religious like commentary in this is like obvious, like it's a commentary on religion. But I think it's fucking stupid that like the guy who did the video, he's like the fucking weird like father. He's like, that's clearly a commentary on abortion because it's like people compare things like because he tried to say that like it was the same like because that weird bug thing he was trying to say is just as human as a human baby, which I'm like that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Because he tried to say it was ridiculous that people would call babies human, and I'm like, you're just wrong. Fuck you. Like how Duck's like auto-tuned there. Like to eat the chicken. I'd also like to eat the chicken. Let's do that instead. Harder! I like how unappetizing this is. And they have finished the chicken picnic. Yeah. I love this, the story of Michael, the ugliest boy in town. Ugly and weak, they call him a freak. He lived in a hole underground. Lived in a hole underground. See? Everyone has a special one. Even Michael. Well, like, Michael clearly doesn't have a special one, which I think is funny. We must feed him gravel. Honestly, this one's the one that the least horrible shit happens to them. Like, this one, he just had a dream. Like, literally, this episode, he just, like, had a dream, basically. Or he just went on that, like... Then he fucking... like, is just fine in the park with his friends. Honestly, we could probably get through all of the original ones tonight. Yeah. Yeah, but the next one is my favorite anyway. Like, I fucking love 4. 4 is great. Alright, let me go... Hold on, I've watched 4 recently, as you can tell. Alright, hold on, let me sync up, even though I haven't been doing that with all the others. We're on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 4, hitting play in 3, 2, 1, now. What is the biggest thing in the world? Like how they're missing. Yeah, they do tell each other to just shut up a lot. I love this bait and switch. I'm a computer. I'm a computery guy. Everything made out of buttons and wires. I'd like to show you. Inside my digital life, inside my mind, there is a digital mind. What was that, Corbin? Yeah, the mascots are always very invasive of their personal space. Wow, count to a 50 in the blink of my eye and print a picture. And then I tell you the time. help you to find something you're wanting to find. Oh, it's easy to be a clever, smart boy like me if you could do it all digitally. Actually, we already have a computer. I love this. Yeah. What's your name? Where do you live? What's your... What is your blood type? Yeah, that's funny. To my digital life. Oh, I love how unenthusiastic Red Guy is here. How can this be? If I'm sitting at home, but I'm here on the screen. You're your digital you. Well, like I said, Red Guy's my favorite in the web series, but the TV series, Duck's obviously the best one. Yeah. Wow, look, nothing! Also, this one actually has a kind of based message, because this one's about, like, technology and the internet. My dad has a computer. Mind blown. Yeah, I do like it is putting them in order. Keep getting ads though, which is like granted, at least the ads haven't been that much. I've watched this one recently, too, as you can tell. Yeah. Or Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 5, hitting play in 3, 2, 1 now. This is a good one. I do quote this one a lot, though, you know. Oh, look, it's all broken and on the floor. I like how Duck's dead in that picture, too. Yeah. Well, I'm like, you remember the food pyramid was fucking really egregiously bad, and we, like, lived by that for decades. Well, yeah. Like, a long time. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that's why I never trust, like, because they constantly change what they claim is healthy. Don't touch me. Oh, get off me, that's what it was. Yeah. I like how the fucking steak keeps jabbing Duck with a fork. Dude. Oh, I also really like the way he, like, uncomfortably grabs him here. Food is talking. Yeah. Remember in the show when Yellow Guy becomes smart in the final episode? Hello? What's right from wrong? There's Mr. Bladder in the basement. Like, I love how none of this is at all what a house, or like what a body is like. For a party. I like how it's an egg and a carrot, which are obviously healthy. Yeah. A tasty snack. You don't want to go and eat a snack like that. Greedy to eat all that, you'll end up with your teeth gums all gray. The simple food health shape. It said milk and it had a cigarette on it. The noises it makes. Yeah. It's all broken all on the floor. Yeah. Plain white sauce. Plain white sauce make your teeth go gray. Yeah, they just keep contradicting themselves, too. Yeah. Well, yeah. Because, like I said, they keep changing what they claim is healthy and unhealthy. And, like you said, most of our food is fucking microplastics and fucking lead and soy. Too much yeast makes your teeth go gray. That wasn't onion paste. You shouldn't take food from a stranger's plate. See, but if Hybrid was here, he could point out that this show actually is postmodern, because this actually is. Yeah. Which is fine. We don't always have to involve everybody. Oh, 6 is shorter than I thought, too. 6 is 8 minutes. I thought 6 was like 30 minutes. I like how this fucking re-upload channel calls it 7 for the first TV show episode. Like, I mean, I guess it would be, but, you know, like, I always just count, like, the web series is, like, the first season and the TV show is the second season, right? But although the TV show actually has, like, full-length, like, 20-minute episodes. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, now. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. 3, 2, 1, now. There we go. Don't hug me, I'm scared 6. I like how there's that really creepy picture of his dad in black and white. But that's silly. No. How can you be sleepy if you don't know how to have dreams? Dreams are movies that live in your head every night when you sleep in your bed. And you can have a dream about riding a horse, or you can have a dream about drowning in oil. Yeah. But obviously the dream song isn't the point of this one. Oh yeah, I love this part. His name tag literally says red. I never realized this, but his name tag literally says red guy. I like how that actually is a thing that you see later, though. That sounds really boring. I mean, that's like the staircase on American Psycho where he chases the chick with the chainsaw. And I was like, yeah, that's not even the same bucket. I'm the cool guy, I guess, laid back and sad. I love the fucking dialogue all these red guys have. Good grief, he's naked! Right? That's rude. Maybe to you, but not to me. I don't like it. Grr. Oh, ad. I'm gonna skip the ad. Skipping the ad. Did you just say those Oreos were fucking? Oh, I like this because he says, like, you can have a dream about eating a drink. Like, he just starts saying a bunch of nonsense. You can have a dream about buying a hat. Yeah. You made me die, but look, a computer! I do like that the 6 has, like, stuff from all of them. Ice cream beef. Fish on my tray. Planets live inside the moon. Rocket ship can go to space. A rocket ship can go to the moon. I'll teach you how to buy a canoe. Why would a fucking saxophone teach you to buy a canoe? Green is for go, but red is for not go. Dude, fucking Roy is so creepy. Like, Roy's the only character in the show that has a name, by the way, because, you know, Yellow Guy's dad's name is Roy. He's the only one who has a name. Like, Roy's just an asshole who tortures his son. You know, detail is they're all their favorite colors that they said at the beginning. And then it changes to the 20th instead of the 19th. Has nothing to do with this. Well, the new series has nothing to do with that. Alright, well there we go. We finished Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, the first season. You know, the web series. Right. Yeah, we could do that. Shall we wrap it up in a neat little package, then? Alright, I've unmuted you. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Say bye, Corbin.
Bye, Corbin.
See, taking it back to the classics. See you, chumps.